Where in the Herd is Tiffany, where we talk about travel, lifestyle, and mental health. Follow us on Instagram at Sweet Tippies, Twitter at Sweet Tippies, Facebook Sweet Tippies Inspirations, and Tiffany-Travels.com. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hey, welcome back to Where in the Herd is Tiffany. On today's channel, we are going to be talking about food, y'all. Yes, I said food. I don't know about you, but I love to eat, and the Carnival Cruise is the best bang for your buck when it comes to food. Your price of your cruise includes at least 3 meals a day, and not only 3 meals a day, but such a variety of options. I cannot wait to get in to tell you all about the food that I had, what I enjoyed, and how the food works on the Carnival Cruise. So stay tuned and get ready to look at some yummy, delicious food. Just a little. I want that yellow cheese. Yellow cheese also? More yellow cheese, yeah. Have like a pastry section. Okay, so first up, we're going to start off with the breakfast, okay? So the breakfast, there are several options. So the first option is going to be buffet style. So the buffet style is going to have an omelet station where you can put anything in your omelet. And then there's also going to be a variety of things. So they have like hash browns, scrambled eggs, bacon. Bacon's good. Sausage, different types of breads and pastries, croissants, and that butter is bomb, y'all. So that's kind of what it's like, a typical buffet, right? So I feel like you can't really go wrong with buffet style breakfast. So definitely check out that dining area. Next, for breakfast, you can also go to the actual dining room, okay? So I prefer the dining room, and the reason why I prefer the dining room because I feel like stuff is going to be high, right? So I actually did go to the dining room on one of our sea days, and this is where they have like more of a brunch style. So you can get other stuff besides the typical food. And so that particular day I went for brunch. I think I ordered like chicken and waffles, y'all. Negative. The chicken wasn't quite done, and the waffle was a piece of a triangle. And I was like, yeah, this is not going to work. So I definitely sent it back. And I ended up getting pancakes. The pancakes wasn't that much better, but I ended up getting a steak, and that steak was actually delicious. It actually made up for the horrible chicken and a waffle that they served me. So definitely check out your options. And then also I went to the dining area as well for another day. So you can go to either one that you want to. So I think it's all about preference. Is whether you want your stuff already ready and you just pick it up from buffet, or you say, no, I want to actually sit down and, it'll be warm or fresh when it first comes out. So choose your best option. Yes, ma'am. Wait, can I see it? Okay, there we go. This is, what is it called? Guys. Pig and Anchor. Okay. Are you guys open tomorrow too? Only sea days. Only today. Oh, only sea days. Oh, okay. Thank you. sections every day.
Sorry.
So every day is something new. Excuse me. Let's see what the meal looks like. And this is the dining area. They have like a salad bar over here. Finally on the cruise, y'all. First meal of the day. I'm so hungry. I'm just getting a burger. Okay, so next up we have is our lunchtime. Okay, so lunchtime, it's mainly buffet style. And so for the buffet style, you are going to get a variety of options. So I feel like anything that you want to taste or your palate, like you're going to be able to get it on this cruise because they have a little bit of everything, okay? And then they also have like specialty places around the boat, okay? So one of them that I ate at was called Big Chicken, and Shack, I guess that's their person that they're using to promote the Big Chicken. And so it's basically like chicken strips, fries, potato salad, or you can get like chicken sandwiches. So very easy to get through the line because it's very quick and that's all it is, right? And it was actually pretty good. I thought it was juicy. The chicken strips, the fries were like thinly cut, so it was different from your normal fries, but it was still good. And the potato salad was actually, it was okay too as well. Another one that they have Guy's Burger. Okay, so Guy's Burger is out like where the pool areas is, and it's basic burgers and fries and like sauces. I remember like several years ago they had like a restaurant that was Guy's Burgers, that was actually really good. So this is different. So of course I feel like being at a restaurant and having it just kind of out on deck, obviously the quality is different. But it is what it is. It's still there. It's still okay. And they also do chili too for the Guy's Burger. Okay. Another one that we had was the barbecue station. So check out the barbecue station. They had different types of chicken, pork, steak, potato salad, beans, greens. Them greens look a little funny, y'all. I don't know about the greens, but I feel like everything else was good. They also have another specialty one called Blue Cantina, and it's like a Mexican style. And so I didn't taste that one, but I love Mexican food, so I'm not sure why I never went to Blue Cantina. But I think it was because, if you guys don't know, check out that video. I missed that cruise, so I missed a couple days where I didn't get to try everything. And then they also have like a deli section that you can go to. So the world is your oyster when it comes to this food. And in the buffet, they have all types of desserts, different cakes. I tried different cakes, so lunch is good. Sorry, you all. You know how YouTube is. This song is actually muted, but this is Tina Turner. Rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. Doop, 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 doop. Rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. Okay, y'all, I had to improvise right there because I cannot play this song, but as you can see, the waitress is getting it in. So there you go. This is always a fun time when the staff put on performances. And this is an example of what the dining room looks like. So I hope you enjoyed this show, even though you cannot hear the music. Good, mommy. More bread. Thank you. Oh, this is that stuff they have for dinner. I'm gonna take that. Don't take it. It fell on the floor. I got one up under here. There's one up under. Thank you.
Oh, sweet 16.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sing happy birthday to Tiffany.
Okay, we're gonna sing happy birthday to Auntie.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tiffany. Happy birthday to you.
Taylor's my birthday, not yours. Happy birthday, Auntie. So for the dining dinner, you can either do buffet style or dinner, sit down dinner. So I usually go to the sit down dinner. I'm not a buffet person, or I am a buffet person, but if I had an option, I'm definitely going to the dining area, put it like that. And so the dining area, I love it for multiple reasons. I love the staff. The staff is awesome because you can see them every night. They also have shows during the dining area. So the staff are actually doing like dances and songs. So that's cool to see. And I just like that you can, it's a real dining experience. So you get your appetizers. I think I tried soups, like this crusted thing. You'll see it in the video, had meat, almost like a meat pie, but like an open faced meat pie. They had, I think I tried alligator. I tried like, it wasn't a clam, it was another seafood, crawfish. So I just love trying the different appetizers. And then for dinner, there's great stuff on the menu every single night. And I think my favorite was probably the jerk sauce. That jerk sauce was bomb. And I don't know if it was like a roast or something, but whatever. Delicious. And my favorite dessert that I get every single night is the melting lava cake or melting mota cake, whatever it is. My favorite dessert at the dining area every night. So the dining area is definitely an experience. So definitely do the dining area. So I think it's awesome. And that's one of the reasons why I love cruising, because there's so much food opportunity amongst other things. That's just one of the perks of being on the cruise. Dining, when you dine in the dining area, they have two options. The two options are late and early, right? So early dinner starts at 6 o'clock and then the late dining starts at 8:15. I am a night owl, so I'm up later. So I prefer to get the later dining, which is 8:15. Or you could do anytime dining, which I think is from like 5 to 9 or 6 to 9, something like that. Again, check that time too, because I didn't really do that particular time. But if you go to the dining area, you'll be seated at your same table every single night. And like if you're a solo traveler or anything like that, they can also sit you with other people that are solo travelers as well. So super cool. And again, the reason I like the nighttime is because of what's going on. So one of those nights, I do like to dress up every once in a while. So one of those nights is a formal night on the cruise. It's called the Captain Dinner, formal night. So get fancy, get dressed up. And fancy is relative to what you think. It can be a long ball gown or it can be a cocktail dress, whatever you want to get together. So that's always nice. And then you can take pictures and different things like that. So I definitely like, if you haven't noticed, y'all, I definitely like this whole dining experience. So, all right. Thank you. What do you want to be? What you want? What you want? Pepperoni? So let's say you gotten breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Mind you, you've been eating all day long, okay? But the cool thing is, if you just so happen to get hungry, they do have pizza 24 hours. Currently now, or the one I went on, it's gonna change soon, but for now, it's still there. They have ice cream 24 hours. And then they also offer like room service and different things like that. I think now that's an additional fee, but if you're hungry, you can definitely have food literally 24 hours. Here you have the Cat in the Hat breakfast. They are playing the Sam I Am song right here. This is what they're dancing to. This experience is for kids and parents, and I believe it's an additional $10 for adults and $6 or $8 for kids. So I think it's fun outing for the kids. It is early morning, so just be prepared to wake up, but it's fun. Those are all like the free options, right? The free options are abundance. You do not have to pay extra for any food. You will not be hungry. I promise with the free food, you will be fine. But there is other opportunities. If you want to get some specialty types of food, you can pay for those. So the specialties, I did not pay for any specialty things this time. But they have the sushi bars. So if you're into sushi, that was near my room. I walk past all the time, and I'm not a big sushi person. Another thing is the pasta. They had a pasta station. They have a seafood station. They also had the steakhouse. So there's a lot of different opportunities if you want like an elevated experience. Okay, so since we're talking about dining experience, let's talk about some of the changes that Carnival is making as it relates to food, okay? So one of the changes that they're making, remember I mentioned that there's specialty dining. So if you ever go to the steakhouse, it's currently $42, but in the new year, 2023, it will go up to $48. So it's only a $6 difference, okay? Another one of the big changes is that people are maybe not like is the ice cream station. So it's funny, I did not eat any ice cream on the cruise, or I didn't eat it from the stations, right? So they have these ice cream stations out throughout the cruise, and they're typically open 24 hours a day, right? Now they are changing it to, I think from like 11 to midnight or something like that. So it won't be available the 24 hours, but you will still have access to the ice cream. And it looks good. I mean, I see people around the boat, the kids, the adults, they have the ice cream all day long. So people may feel that the ice cream station is not available 24 hours. And then the other last change is in the dining area. So with the cool thing about Carnival Cruise is that you get to try as many options. So if you wanted to order 5 appetizers, 5 meals, and 5 desserts, you can absolutely do that. So they're calling it like a waste prevention because they feel like there's a lot of food being wasted, which I can definitely see how that's possible because people will get meals and not particularly eat it, especially if they don't like it or anything like that. So in this case, the first 2 meals that you get, they are free of charge. But if you decide to order that third dish on the menu, they will start to charge $5, which I think that's very reasonable because, again, if you get even 2 appetizers, 2 dishes, and then you get a dessert, like that's way more than enough. I think a lot of people order extra stuff because it's there in front of us. But we know if we were going to a dining restaurant and we had to pay for each of those meals, there's no way we're getting a third meal either, unless you just like, oh, I want to get it. But yeah, so those are the new Carnival changes that are coming as it relates to the food in 2023. Hey y'all, we are at the end of the video and I hope you enjoyed all of the delicious food. Tell me which dish was your favorite or which one would you like to try, and make sure you leave a comment. So until next time, until our next cruise story, we'll see you later.